with 3 items. Go live button. You are currently on a group inside.
Hello everybody on YouTube. I have my friend here, which I'm gonna have her say her name. I just call her Skelle.
Konnichiwa, fellow Skella Bros, Saiyan Knots, and Shinobi Strikers. It is I, Skella Seiya Shinobi. But if you want to keep the name short, you can just call me Skell, even though right now my picture says Madara Uchiha, because he is my favorite character from Naruto, which some of you guys might know. And thanks for having me, best friend.
You're welcome.
Yep. So, I don't know, where do you want to start? Or do you want to start, or do you want me to start? It's your channel, so go ahead.
Since it's your first time, actually on my channel and not just in the comments, would you like to tell the viewers a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so, like I said, I'm a big fan of 3 things that, consist in my channel: Undertale, Dragon Ball, and Naruto Shippuden. 2 are anime-based, and 1 is a video game that came out, 5 years ago. Naruto came out, in 2002, and then Dragon Ball came out in 1989, so those 3 things have been around, and I always loved anime. Anime's nice, even though I'm not Japanese, or not anybody else who's not Japanese, they still watch anime because it's just so cool. And I go to the Ohio State School for the Blind. It's really nice. Well, I started out in public school, as most people I know who started out that way, and then got transferred into the Ohio State School for the Blind.
Okay.
So it's nice. I've been in wrestling did wrestling for a year, and not a lot of girls wrestle. But hey, here's my saying: if girls can do wrestling, then boys can do cheerleading.
Actually, we had one girl that did wrestling and a couple boys that did cheerleading.
Yeah.
Cool.
The same incident happened last year. A couple of boys did cheerleading, and then me with another girl, we did wrestling together. Thing is, she's a tad bit stronger than me, but hey, I was still able to pin her down in a wrestling match.
That's cool.
Unfortunately, we had to cancel wrestling this year, so next year I'll be able to do it.
Right.
Wrestling's my favorite sport. Plus, you don't have to rely on your sight. You have to, you rely on your touch and sound, where they're at, and their movements. Feel their movements and hear it.
Right.
But since it's physical contact, it's you can't wrestle 6 feet apart unless if air wrestling. But I don't even know if that's a thing.
Right.
I know air hugs are a thing.
Right.
But I have to do those now because of COVID, the spread of COVID, which it sucks because really, COVID is just any other virus that will go away on its own. Just like the Spanish flu, it went down, but a lot of millions and millions of people died of it. But hey, people can die of the regular flu. Even those who are super healthy, it's just so bad that the outcome is death.
Right.
But yeah, those are all the things that happen. So, what else do you want to talk about next? Anything important or not important, but you can just say anything what's on your mind. Again, this is you, not me.
Right.
You're hosting this.
Well, one question I often ask my viewers is, what made you get started in YouTube?
Well, I've been watching people on YouTube for a while. There's 3 channels that I watch to get my inspiration from. And make sure any of you guys who are watching in there and you're a big fan of these channels, go subscribe to them. So Tazumaki, he's the one who does Madara Uchiha, and that's the one that you can see. right there. Right in the Madara is the character that you can see on my profile screen. Then Prince Vegeta is the one who does Dragon Ball. And that's where I got that from. And then Sans Comic TV is the one who does Undertale and Skeletons and all that stuff. After I watched them for a couple of months, I decided hey, I can just combine all these things together and put all these things into one. So that's how I basically got started. And
Oh,
it's pretty
that's cool.
nice. What about you?
Well, I do blindness related material and other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I just kind of decided one day that I wanted to show blind or sighted people that just because you have a blindness doesn't mean you can't do things. So,
Makes sense. Look at you. You're already successful. You got an apartment, you can clean, you can cook for yourself.
right. And I just
Like,
show the different ways I do things and um as well as talk to my friends on
mm-hmm.
YouTube about different topics and stuff and
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. And I know you said earlier one of your favorite hobbies is listen to music.
yeah.
I like music too. Mm.
What kind of music do you like?
I like R&B and sometimes 80s.
Okay.
80s music is great. Mm-hmm. I like the 80s. Well, at my school for Spirit Week, we had a throwback.
Mhm.
Like a throwback Thursday, TBT, 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 TBT. Okay, let me stop. So throwback Thursday. Instead of doing the 80s, I did the 90s since Dragon Ball was mostly thriving in the 90s. So I just
Uh-huh.
wore a colorful Dragon Ball Z shirt and went to school.
Okay.
I started up the anime club there too, so anybody who has interest in anime or who wants to learn about anime can join that
Okay.
club. So yeah, and I also have a really oh hold on, I can't find my words. I love to do voice acting. I already told you this, but if no one else knows, I love voice acting. It's awesome. You get to
Sorry.
voice act different characters, like Madara Uchiha, for example. Good evening, everyone. It's Madara Uchiha. I hope all of y'all are doing well tonight. So yeah, that's his voice. I know I'm a girl. I can't do a deep man's voice, but still, I nailed his impression. Ding.
That was actually pretty awesome.
Why, thank you, milady. Yeah. So, everyone who's out there, yes, I'm talking to you with the glasses. Go subscribe to Nikki Wonderlick. She's got 95 something subscribers. Or 96. I don't know. I'm not keeping track. But go subscribe to her. She'll really appreciate it. Want to learn about
Mhm.
topics about the blind and visually impaired? I don't know why I'm holding up channel promotion. But just go subscribe to her. She'll really appreciate it.
Yep. And if you want to learn about anime and that kind of stuff, go subscribe to
Skelle Shinobi.
yes. Thank you.
You are welcome.
I was like, I'm gonna butcher this.
I'm enjoying this really. I'm enjoying this. It's awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So what?
I wonder. Yeah.
So what is your eye condition?
Peter's anomaly.
Okay.
So it's basically where your corneas where it's gets messed up and then it gets blurry in the center of it. I think I told you this earlier if you don't
Oh yeah.
remember.
I'm just
Um
asking
it's
you
okay.
because my
I
viewers
know.
don't know.
For the viewers out there, I know. So, so for the viewers out there, Peters anomaly is an eye condition that happens when your cornea kind of gets messed up and it gets like super cloudy. That has like can decrease your like your vision. Like right now, I think I have 2,801 and then 22,000 in the other one. I really don't
Whoa.
know. I was looking up my IEP, the Individualized Education Program, for some out there who don't know what it is. I'm just learning about this. There's a
You
lot
mean
of things.
2200?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think that's what it is. I need to look it up again. Yup. But hey, just like Nikki said, just because all of you out there, just because if you have a blindness doesn't mean that you can't do anything. Like take Helen Keller for example. She was blind, but she got into college. She got into college. She was blind and deaf, but that didn't stop her from being a successful
Right?
woman. And you can be out there, you can be a successful person out there too if you just push yourself harder and harder. Or don't
Exactly.
you push yourself so hard that you like collapse, but still you can make a big difference in the world
Yeah.
if you just
No
try
matter,
hard
no
enough.
matter whether you're blind, deaf,
Death
in a wheelchair, use a walker,
or anything like that.
or have no disability at all.
Like you can still make a big impact. Small things can make a big impact on the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go out there and show the true potential that you're made of.
Yes.
I get all this from anime.
Oh,
uh, it's awesome. So,
that is
what are
cool.
you guys having for dinner tonight?
Well, considering it's just me in my house.
It's just you?
Yep.
Oh,
Um, I have no
ah.
idea. Um,
It's okay. I was just asking because I just wanted to just think about some topics just to talk about so that way I don't seem lame and boring, even though I'm not lame
no, you're
or boring.
definitely not.
No, I know you're not either. You're
Thank you.
pretty awesome and cool.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Yep, wonderful Nikki here. Yep. Let's see.
Awesome skill.
I might have some leftover chili that I made with my family 2 days ago. Last night we made volcanoes. So basically you take some corn chips or Fritos, you
Yeah.
like crunch them and then you put your chili on it. Then you have like avocado. I did it with avocado, some salsa, some queso, white
Uh-huh.
queso, and some grated cheese, and boy, it was good.
God, that sounds really good.
Yeah, it's great. It's delicious. Mm-hmm. So, what are your favorite fruits to eat?
I think I'd do mine without the avocado, though.
Avocado. Ah,
Yeah.
that's good. Um, everyone has like different opinions and preferences as how they like their food. Everyone's not the same. We're not all robots.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds really good.
Yes, volcanoes are delicious.
I wish I had the ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
because then I'd have that for dinner, but I don't.
uh, DoorDash. Someone who works at DoorDash. Your friend works at DoorDash, but they're slow at getting to school and they're working at DoorDash. You're gonna say this like, wow, you work at DoorDash? Wow, you can't even dash out the door,
Oh,
but you work
funny.
at DoorDash. You can't
Speaking
dash
of
out the door.
DoorDash, maybe I'll do that or Uber Eats tonight.
Uber Eats or DoorDash. And then there's Postmates and all that. All those things. Uh, yeah, Uber Eats or Yeah, DoorDash or Uber Eats. That sounds good.
3:17 p.m. and 30.
3:17.
Days.
Oh, nothing. Never mind. But to say it is 4:17. Wait, did your clock say 3:17? Because mine says 4:17.
It did.
Ah.
I'm in the Central Time Zone.
3:17 p.m. and 52
Oh, so I'm 4:17 and you're 3:17, so you're in the Central Time. Oh, okay. I see that. So that means you're an hour behind. So if you're
Yeah.
doing this at 9 or something like that, if you're doing the thing with your friends at 9, it will already be 10 in my time zone.
No, it'll be 9 your time.
9 your time. But
we're doing it at 9 Eastern, 8 Central.
Oh, okay. I'm still used to figuring out time zones. Time zones. Okay, so yours is 8, mine's is 9, because 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Since I'm in Eastern and you're in Central. What?
That's right.
Yes, I'm correct. Okay. Times are cool.
Yep. Well, my staff came yesterday. I'd have stuff to eat, but because I would have gone to the grocery store, but they ended up with a migraine, so I wasn't gonna make them work with a migraine.
Oof. Yeah, migraines are terrible.
Yes, they are.
Like worse than that, you get a concussion, your brain is just bouncing around and around in your skull. It can either be mild, severe, moderate, whatever.
Right.
But this is why whenever you get a concussion during soccer, just say, hey, I feel a little bit off, or I think my head is gone wrong. Can I sit out the rest of the game? Because if you keep playing, then your body is just going to get worn out from that attack that you just got attacked by a ball. So yeah, never be afraid to say, hey, I think I just got a concussion. Can I sit out the game? Never be afraid to self-advocate for yourself.
Right.
Self-advocacy and self-awareness. Like that's another thing for like blind and visually impaired people like us to figure about. Like you don't have to be anybody else. You just gotta be for yourself. If people don't accept you for who you are, then just chop ties with them. Like your friendship and them is just over. Because if they don't accept you for who you are, then they don't need them in your life, and you don't need them in their life. Because how they're doing that to you, it's just not right, man. And self-advocacy, just if you need help with something, then just say, hey, like I need help with this, da 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 da. Like, never be afraid to ask.
For example, one time, when I was going to public school, I didn't see this patch of black ice. I slipped, I fell, I hit my head.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oof. That's oughta hurt.
That hurt like a son of a gun, let me tell you.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's gotta hurt. Like you can't say something.
Up.
You got up.
And then a friend of mine at the time and my sister asked me if I needed help to go to the nurse. At first I was like, I think I'm okay, but then after a few steps I was like, yep. Because I was just like, my vision was just going wacky on me and my head was just killing me and everything. So I was just like, yep, I'm going to accept the help.
Yeah, accept the help when you really need it. Don't try to be like those anime characters who doesn't have any limits.
Right.
Well, I don't know what else to talk about.
Me either, really.
I can't
But yeah,
think
I
of.
could just tell that if I didn't accept the help, I'd be like
You'll be all
pretty
over
much
the
following the wall to get there.
place. Oh yeah, we don't want you to do that. Like you don't want to stumble into things or fall down the
Right.
stairs, because that happened. Except to your friends. I wonder if anybody else is in the comment section
Nope.
or something like that. No one. Probably some of them are sleeping, or they just got other priorities to take care of.
Well, it's not that there would have been any stairs that was the issue. It's that there was a really long hallway and there was another doorway on the way. And yeah, it would have just been interesting trying to get there, considering they opened the other set of doors at recess time. So,
Right.
yeah, that would have been interesting.
That would have been interesting to see like that. Wait, so which state are you in? Where do
Minnesota?
you live in? Which state?
Minnesota?
Minnesota. And I'm in Ohio. Mini Minnesota. Mini?
I actually have family in Ohio.
Oh. That's nice. Too bad I don't get a chance to see them though. They could probably be in a different part besides Westerville. That's where I am.
Yeah, they're in a different part.
Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the town that they're in.
Okay. There's a lot of them. There's Dayton, there's Dayton, there's Dayton, Ohio, there's Akron, there's Toledo, there's Chillicothe, there's oh my goodness, there's a lot of places. Just
Yeah,
to name a few.
our state has a lot of towns too.
Yeah.
I think most states do.
Yeah. Let's see.
Anyways, I really don't know what else to talk about.
Me neither.
So,
But
I think we're
you
just
can end
gonna.
it if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Thank you
Let's
for
do
being
it.
on my
You can end it.
channel.
You're welcome, and thanks for being on mine.
You're welcome.
This is Madara Uchiha signing off. Thanks to this wonderful lady over here. Got a chance to talk to. She's really nice. Go subscribe to her channel. If you don't, I'll teleport you to the sun and that'll be the end for you.
All right, everybody. Take care. God bless. Stay safe. And we'll see you later tonight with Thomas and possibly Haley and Megan. Bye.
Sayonara.
And end the broadcast. Not yet end broadcast. Dialogue with 3 items. You are currently on a dialogue inside of web content. To interact with end the broadcast,